Which light?
From the one that didn't work last time that Jake was here.
Damn it! You're right.
What's it called?
You want to go? Can you go grab it? Oh, it's the flux capacitor.
Yes, he finally got it to work.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
it pulsate during?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Dang it! I should have grabbed
It was a faulty wire, basically.
Yeah, the wire that came with it just
Yeah.
didn't work, so I was really disappointed. And then I was like, I'm just going to try another one that I have. First, I thought it was the little box that the wire hooks into. I tried 2 or 3 of those, and I'm like, yeah, this thing doesn't work. Then I said, I'm going to try the wire. Sure enough, yeah, there was a wire, just a faulty wire.
That's memorabilia right there. You can't lose that.
I know, yeah. But yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and start the show. Let me see. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. I am your host, Big Mod. Chris running the board, standing in the chair. Jose taking a break. Marcos, I have no idea where he is. That's all good. But yeah, today I'm calling this one a special episode, which all my episodes are special. But this one is very special because we have cousin/nephew Jake back with us. Chris, can you go ahead and pan the camera on Jake, please? Jacob.
Woo, you're supposed to do
Esparza-Hoskins. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and give him the applause.
There you go, the applause.
Welcome back to the show. We're calling this episode, Chris, what number did I tell you?
You said
144.
This is episode number 144. Oh, I better calm the crowd down a little bit because I know I'm sure that's the applause you got while you were
Is that what you
fighting as well.
heard? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I heard.
That's awesome. We're calling like I said, we're calling it 2.0, which also puts Jake as 2-0.
Ah.
And let me point out there, I don't know if anybody out there knows this, but I am a New York Knicks fan. People who know me, and they are 2-0 at the time. Nobody thought they'd win in the Boston Garden or whatever they're calling that, but they're winning there now, and the Royals are kicking ass. And again, Jake kicking ass as well. Welcome back to the show.
It's glad to be back.
I think there was a reason why I didn't really, would you say, have a guest for this show. I had it wide open. It was just space.
There was a reason.
Open.
Yeah.
There was. There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, there was a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You get your victory. Yeah, you get your victory, and then you know what I said. Dick, you want to come in? Let's talk about the victory. And you said, yeah, let's do it. So yeah. So again, I'm glad you're back, and let's get this round number 2, is what we can call this. We can go all day.
Okay, so is there a bell like that in wrestling too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it 1 bell, 2 bells, 3 bells? Just ding, ding, ding. You have no time to think.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I think there was footage of when coaches with glasses. It was like they do the chop for 10 seconds.
Okay, they do. So they do
that chop. 10
okay.
seconds.
So because in boxing, I think they use like a block or something, or they're
This lady
clank.
uses like two 2x4s.
Yeah, there you go.
Snaps them or
Yeah.
something.
Okay, so yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah. So again, congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We didn't get to go. Other things were coming up, and we just,
No worries.
But so there we are scrambling, trying to get online, and of course, sadly, by the time we got on, and we got to put a
Passwords
Password.
and sign up and.
we see somebody post, "Yep, you just won." Like, dang.
It's okay. There'll be more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Plenty more.
I don't know if I'm jumping the gun, but
Go
how
ahead.
long did it take? Because it took us that long to get on, and by the time we got on, it was already over. So how long did it take?
Second round. I'm about 45 seconds in.
45 seconds in? Okay.
I think it was 45 seconds.
Oh.
Okay. Sweet.
Second round TKO.
Second round TKO.
Definitely.
We are the Big Modcast.
Yes, we are. And so this is actually 7 days ago, if I'm correct, right? About 7 days ago.
When he was...
When he was from the day he was here. No, or for the fight.
I don't know what you're referring to.
7 days from last time we talked to Jake. Yeah, when
Just
he was in
about.
here.
Yeah.
Just about. A little
Yeah.
bit over 7. He was here on Wednesday of last week.
Yes.
So, yes.
So how are you feeling this moment?
I feel amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel really good. I feel blessed. I feel, sky's the limit. That's how, just upward spiral. Just everything, you just keep things rolling. So, I mean, I don't know, that's how I feel.
No,
I
that's
just feel
good.
good. I feel happy. Everything, in life is
And you
keep
can
moving
eat
forward.
again.
Yeah, and I could try this lemonade. This
Yeah.
was good.
What do you think? It's good stuff,
That
right?
was good
James,
stuff.
James lemonade.
Yeah.
Can you taste the hint of lime? I'm lying. I'm sorry. The hint of mint.
Mint is what it is.
It's kind of like the aftertaste. You can,
Yeah, I can taste it.
All right. That's
nice.
Okay, but when you were here last week,
That's nice.
you still had to go home and still lose 10 pounds. Or something like that. Yeah. What did you go home and do?
Share that little journey from that time.
You have to fast. Just got to tap into your journey. And then just sauna.
You did?
tub,
okay.
Just get comfortable doing passive sweating type things.
Oh, okay.
So like most people, like just different kind of methods. Like I love the sauna. Like that's why I was like, I honestly would have done it in there. How long? I could stay in there for an hour. My body, I'm just used to it. And then also like another thing is like when I train, like I said in the last time, like I train because my life depends on it. So like in a house fire, it emulates more than just a sauna. People don't know that. Oh, it's 190 degrees. Yeah, I've been in a fire that's 1,000 degrees. Like, and that's most, any type of residential fire to a commercial fire. Like, it can vary, but yeah, I've been in fires that are hot, and I'm like, well, if I can do that, I can definitely go in the sauna for an hour and not die.
Yeah.
So our bodies can take a lot. So
So that day, did you put on all your equipment, your helmet, everything?
Sweat.
Just add some extra sweat.
No, I actually invested in this sauna blanket. It's a sauna blanket off Amazon, and it literally, you just wrap yourself up in it like in a sweatshirt.
Tell me it looks like a giant tortilla.
Yeah. I mean, but like rubberized and like,
but does it look like a tortilla?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Then you wrap yourself in it. That's cool.
Pretty funny.
So you wrap up and then you turn it on or something?
You plug it in?
It's like a heated blanket, right?
Oh, okay.
But it's like cleanable because it's like you're sweating.
To sweat in it, yeah.
I'm leaving a puddle in there. It's crazy. But I'm just watching a movie.
Is that what you did?
Or we're going over a fight film or just something, So that's why I was like, it's passive sweating. That's why I was like, there's ways to, cut weight safely. There's ways to, to cut weight that are, old school methodology where you go crazy and that's where you got to play the right roles of being scientific and being smart. So
were you able to sleep that night before your weigh-in?
I slept pretty well. I mean, well as it can be.
Yeah.
So wasn't too bad.
What was your first meal you had? It's right after the weigh-in.
I know,
Right after the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm fortunate enough. One of my best friends, he was like, bro, I got you. He drove me to the weigh-ins, and then after that, we left, and we went straight to the Cheesecake Factory. And I want some pasta. We got some 4 cheese. I got 4 cheese, like, chicken parm. It was amazing. I was like, I had the ricotta on top, the parmesan. I was like, oh my Lord. And then the bread they have, I was like, yeah, waiter, just bring it all. And I was, oh man. So that moment was amazing, but I couldn't eat it all because my stomach was shrunk. Fast. So like, I got through like half the dish, and I was like, bro, I'm so full.
You felt miserable.
Yeah, not too bad, but like, man, I was like, ooh, this is not good. But I did go get some ice cream.
Oh,
About
did you?
30 minutes later, I was like, I can eat again, but I was like, I'm going to that new place down in Power and Light, the Yards.
Okay.
It's like a milkshake bar is what it's called.
Oh, really?
Man, they have the craziest ice cream flavors, and I was just in there going crazy.
Okay.
Like, give me a triple scooper.
You deserve it. You deserve it. Yep.
Yeah, it was good.
So what did you do that whole day before stepping foot into the octagon? What was that day like?
Is it a mental day, like you're trying to?
The morning of, right?
The morning of, yeah.
You wake up and then take us through.
So like I kind of just wanted to do the same thing as like how I did my last fight. Like, I wake up and do this every, like, I go to practice, train every day, 2-3 hours plus at mixed martial arts. I'm like, all right, what would I do if I on a regular day? So I woke up and I went to the gym.
Okay.
On my fight day, like just go to the gym and prime my body. Like, not the sense of like go work out, but I do a dynamic stretch, dynamic warm up, like, eat a good breakfast. Like that was one thing. Like I was like, okay, I need to refeed again. So I went to Homegrown, and I got the breakfast sampler, 2 huge pancakes on the side, pot of coffee. Oh man, I was tearing through that.
Not black.
No, I got the cream and the milk. I had everything. The organic raw cane sugar, brown stuff. I was like, put it all in there. I don't care.
The Homegrown. Where's that at?
Down in Power and Light.
Okay, that is
like
also
right around the corner. It just got built. Or
that's
opened.
Just your hangout, huh? Apparently,
it's close to where I live.
Oh, okay, so it is close. Okay,
I'm kind of down there. So.
Oh, okay.
Man, that's all right. Now let's just jump into the fight. How did this win feel compared to the first one?
This one felt a lot more.
Is it because you already knew, you've already gone through it, so that's why I thought it'd be like different. Sorry, yeah, there's a gnat or two in here.
No, it's okay. I don't know, just had a. My bad, I'm freezing up a little bit.
No, you're all right.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
So how did this one feel? Okay. Compared to your first one. Your first one, you were just thrown into it right away.
Yeah, this one, it's hard to explain because like I want to keep going so fast. Like it's hard to like this isn't like I want to keep going.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to explain. Like I want it to mean something, but for me, it's not where I want to go. And it's like I need to keep going. Like I'm ready for more. So I'm not satisfied. Like
gotcha.
Like Tom Brady mindset. It's like I couldn't answer that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was good. I felt good about it, and I felt happy. Or I mean, I felt like I got the job done, but I can improve, and I want to be better, and I want to keep going. So like that's why I'm like, I want. But no, I felt good about it.
How about all your fans that were there?
That was a good thing. That was pretty cool to see. Like being able to invite people and have people know in advance, because last time it was 24 hours. So like this time, it was amazing to see the crowd, the support. Oh my gosh, my fans, my friends, family. I appreciate you guys more than anything, and this is amazing. And that was an amazing moment to have. And I just want to keep doing that for everybody and proving everybody, making everybody proud. So thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you guys for all the support. I love you guys.
That's cool.
Did you have the biggest crowd?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
You should have been main event.
Yep. What would you say? What adjustments did you make between the fights? I mean, was there major adjustments that kind of helped you?
Just being more disciplined, knowing like between when I was waiting around. Yeah. When you're waiting around, you kind of can get undisciplined, like because you're like, what are you fighting for? Like, what's the advantage to be disciplined? Like if you don't have a fight on the schedule. So like it was kind of hard for that, and then that just popped up, and then it just boom. Like, but I was already disciplined enough to stay in the gym. I mean, there's times when, one day I wouldn't. Excuse me. One day, like I'm talking to like pushing through a sleepless night at the firehouse. Like I'd get off, and then I'd be like, man, I really need to go to training, but I need to go home and sleep. So I'd go home and sleep over train, and I just like sit there, and I'm like, man, this is a debate in my head of like, okay, like, like that's like my internal like dialogue going crazy. It's like the teeter because I'm like, I need sleep because I'm like I wasn't out doing nothing stupid. I'm, driving the truck midnight like 3 a.m. running calls like. I need to go home and sleep, and then I miss training that way. So it's like it kind of hinders me in that sense. But moving forward with like through this fight, next fight, like I kind of planned it a little better. I had more preparation, so like I can kind of like my crew would help me out and be like, hey, do you want to drive or do you want to be like a different position to where it's like less stress, more towards the fight? And I was like, like less still responsibility, but different role.
Right.
Like not a captain role or something. Just they helped me out to do that, so that helped a lot. That was a big difference maker because I got a lot more more sleep.
Okay.
So more sleep between each fight was good. Like these are small things like I'm noticing like that. I'm just like these are preparations. Like I just keep dialing in, but and then that's another one, like I was more dialed in with this one, but I can also be way more because I can, dial it in even more for this next fight. So like, there's the improvements I see. Like I wrote them all down. I'm like, all right, going over them all. So I'm ready.
What was the difference between your first opponent and this opponent? Because how long what was the fight like the first time? Did you go just 2 rounds?
No,
Did you
go
the
whole length?
Went the whole length? Okay.
Yeah, he's a tough opponent. He was a solid athlete, pretty good scrapper. But I just used what he didn't have, which is a ground game. And unfortunately, in this realm, MMA is everything. You have to have everything. So,
so you would say that
he's a pretty tough
so
guy.
you would say that they're totally different.
Yeah, they were
different
definitely
fighters.
different athletes, different opponents for sure, for sure. But yeah.
What was going through your head during the fight? I mean, do you like think about your next move, or it just everything's just happening so quick?
For me, I try to like it's when you're in there, I use it comparable to like life and death, honestly.
Yeah,
like
you're protecting yourself.
Yeah, I'm protecting myself, and I'm not gonna let you get the better of me. Like I can't, I cannot let you do that. Like if you do, then that's when the fights, I start losing the fight. The objective is for you to knock me out or submit me.
Yeah,
and pretty much if you submit me, you've killed me because I tap. If you in the real world, or if this isn't a cage. In the real world, if someone comes up behind you and chokes you out, you're gonna tap it. No, they're gonna choke you until you're unconscious.
Right.
Like I've seen that stuff happen. Like I've like that's like what people don't understand. Like, or if they do, I mean it's good. But like I've seen real life death, like killed people, dead, boom, like from my job. So like when I go in here, it's the same. Like I've seen the shit. So like I kind of channel those things. I'm like, okay, I cannot do that. I can't. So I kind of can use those mental like tragedies and like PTSD shit that I've seen that to help me. Like I truly think that helps me in a sense to have that edge to where it's like I've seen the death, I've seen it like in my own eyes. Like you can't be in here not thinking it's not like life or death. It's not a game. We don't play this game. Like it's this fight game, but it's look it up. It's dangerous.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
it can be.
Yeah.
So how were you feeling during the fight? I mean, because we know that it was kind of like a roller coaster trying to get to that fight. I mean, so right when you stepped into the octagon, right when you heard that okay, let's go, it's time to go to work. How were you? How was your body feeling?
Adrenaline kicked in,
the same
and
thing.
I didn't feel anything.
No.
I don't feel anything when I'm in there. Like hitting, like getting hit. Like I got this black eye, and I don't remember getting hit that area. But I woke up the next morning, and I was like, "Oh, my head hurts." So I don't know if.
But it didn't swell up or anything. It just
I mean, just a black eye, but no swelling or anything. I just felt it a little bruised, but no. So then, when that happened, I just clenched my fists, bite down my mouthpiece, and just go to instinctual training and just approach my opponent.
So your win was not a tap out then. Your win was a knockout?
No,
technical knockout.
Okay.
The ref stops it.
Okay.
TKO.
Okay, so
because you like Mitch Holtz, you brought the hammer down, right?
Yeah, it was a bunch of hammer fists.
That's what we said.
It was like 50.
So what did he look like afterwards?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
You did.
You were in a zone.
Yeah,
I mean,
you did your job. You're like, all right, get him out, and time to move on.
That's how I take it. Like that's my job. My job is to go in there and execute business, take care of business. Let's get in, get out. Nice, smooth, swift.
So, like, were you concerned about? Okay, like you said, you felt your eye after the fact, but nowhere else, no ribs, not a time when you were like.
You probably didn't give him a chance to even hit you.
I mean,
I don't want to. No.
Did you get tired or anything like that? Like chasing him around or?
I mean, you can get tired. Like, I mean, I do have an adrenaline dump, so it's a lot different than at the training room. But we put in hours of training weekly, daily. So I know my gas tank's there, and that's the thing. Like, if you don't put in that work outside, you're just... it's going to show.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course I still need to, learn how to control things in the ring for myself and as I progress. But, it's
cool.
It's pretty fun to like, just let like your inner, like it's pretty MMA, like your art, like your art history of like your like everything inside you just go out and the main goal, beat them up, win. That's what I want. That's what I'm, I love to do. So
what was the key to your strategy going in? I mean, did you have a game plan?
Not get hit.
Just not get hit. Just defend yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fast. To be fast.
Reactive. And
and that's almost just like in any sport. I mean, especially like football. There's guys out there who don't want to get hit. They rather do the hitting. So I guess you kind of go in there the same.
Yeah. I mean, I will go on the attack. It just depends on how the fighter approaches me. You know? So I will fight. Like I want to fight like a pressure fighter. So just keep moving forward.
He had a little height difference, right?
Yeah, he's like 6'2", 6'1".
Was he?
6'1", yeah.
Okay, yeah. We didn't notice that.
Well, obviously didn't work in his favor because you ended up beating him. But did his reach, his height, or anything?
Yeah, I mean, we were worried about kicks. Just be careful of kicks.
Okay.
They have longer legs, longer reach, longer stick.
Okay.
But yeah.
So did he kick?
He did try to kick, and that's when I took him down. First off the rip, he threw a kick. I was like, okay, boom.
Grab the leg.
I just took him down right off the rip.
So your wrestling is coming handy. Your boxing, everything.
Judo, yeah. This last fight I had my judo coming handy.
Okay.
Judo throw.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
One of them was, yeah.
Okay. So. Yeah.
And then the last one, just ground and pound, just from MMA every day. So
was that to his head, or what part of his body was that?
Body, head, anywhere.
It was anywhere.
Yeah, it's just really mostly any.
Guess we could say he was pretty sore after the fight, right? You'd have to say.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything new about yourself after being in the second fight?
Absolutely. A lot of key takeaways of improvements. Like, I always want to be my own best and worst critics. So like, if you can't be real with yourself and your faults and your failures, then you ain't got the mindset to be a champion or to have gold, because you need those. So I definitely need to be more disciplined. Definitely talked about that with my family, coaches, everything. It's a month out, like even more like during my camp, like even more like in camp, you can eat different mildly here and there. But, but like I now know my body type and the way I'm going to work. It's 30 days out. I can't be doing no vacations.
30 days out from your next fight.
Next fight, yeah. Like that's how much I'm locking in between like nobody talking to me.
Whole month.
I got to be, because it came down to like middle like grams and weight like on the scale.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, for me, because so it's like different, because. And those are all days when you're like, oh, hey, family, or, hey, like, can you come do this, friends? And it's just like, yeah, I can. But now I know it's getting close to crunch time, and those obstacles are going to keep coming harder, faster, and stronger. But I'm going to be like, hey, this is my dream. This is my goal. Right. So, like, I need you guys to understand, like,
yeah, exactly.
This is where I have to be and locked in. So it's like, it's not personal. This is just because I want to get to where I want to get to. So it's like, I'm going to do my job, do everything I can in my best abilities. But
will you fight the same weight class again? Like okay.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is like taking like little trips with family and stuff. Like during like close times, I'm like, I can't do that. Yeah. Like, I may, get away with it here and there with different opponents, but no more moving forward, because that's not the best I can be. And that's
is this something that you're learning as you're going, or
I learned that
between this your coach say, hey, you have to realize you're gonna have to.
Me personally found that out through that, because it took me learning, like during my weight cut, like coming down to 0.5 pounds can make a difference, and those 0.5 pounds can come in 1 hour to 2 hours of time that I didn't put towards my craft. Taking it away and going.
Mario, we should have had him in the sauna doing this.
We should. Yeah, we could.
See, you're to blame on that one. No.
We could have. Yeah, we could have had you sitting right there looking through that window.
No, that's the camera not why. Everything worked out, but I'd say like, just like those different times, like I remember those times when I'm like. Back in the month when I'm like, man, I should have gone to train, or I should have gone and did the yoga, or I should have did that, or I shouldn't have ate that. And it's just like, but I'm around family. It's like, here, try this. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. You got to be like 30 days out is now my new
So like
thing.
You said you had to talk to your family and say, okay, guys.
Yeah.
This is okay.
This is not like, but now it's like, I don't have one until probably hopefully July. Okay. So like I got, a month.
You got time.
So it's not set in stone then for July?
Not yet.
Not
yet.
Still
have to find me an opponent. But
okay.
Hopefully. I think.
Well, was there any other fights and close to your weight class that 5 pounds heavier or 5 pounds lighter? And I mean, I'm not really sure how it works out, like who fought before you or after you, but there could be an opponent out there you'd be like, oh, you know what? I'd like to try him, or maybe he said, I like to try Jake Hoskins. You know,
absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's the only way to get better. That's the only way to prove that you are. There's no point in keep doing this if I'm not going to progress to that route. So
the first fight, same weight class as the second one.
Same weight. First one was a catch weight bout.
Okay.
Because they called me on 24 hours or so. Oh. I was So they were like, they gave me about.
They get what they get.
I was like, hey, I'm 160, 165 pounds.
And I don't recall what was he. Your opponent?
The first one?
The first one, 156.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but we were in the same catch weight. So they wanted, he was supposed to fight that guy, and hey, you got this guy. You want it or not? You trained all this time, and you have all these fans. You want to take this or not? So, fortunately for him, he got me. So.
Okay. Yeah. So who's working on, or how does that work in terms of like your next opponent? Whose job is that to find your next opponent? Is that your coach?
My promoter.
Your promoters? Okay.
Yeah, the producers of the FAC. They do that. So.
Well, they would be dumb not to get you back in there, because if you brought a big crowd, they know they need you in there, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I want to just prove what I can do, and they've taken care of me. They take care of me well, so I'm excited to see. I just they call me or my coach texts me, hey, yes sir.
Okay,
let's do it.
They're at the Cable Dahmer again.
It will be. Yeah,
it will be.
Yep.
How did this win impact your confidence and goals to get ready for the next one?
I just everything I've been doing is working. You write it down, you see it every day, you believe in it, you truly work towards it, you pray about it, you have God on your side. It will happen. It will come to fruition. You just keep pushing through. Days like you don't want to do it, days you're hurt, you're tired.
Yeah.
You just keep going. You don't stop. You can't stop, because if you stop, you die. You stop, what do you...
Yeah.
Who's going to pick you up? There's nobody. I mean, so just that's what I've gained through this, process is just keep going. Just don't stop. Like, can't.
So you could possibly fight again in July, like you said. What's a normal year look like? Like, how many fights do you normally? I mean, what's good for your body? What's not good for your body? I don't know.
It just depends on how healthy you stay.
Okay.
How what's your goal set?
Oh, okay.
If 5, 6. I mean, probably once a month. Excuse me. Lemonade's good.
I know it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sugars. I mean, I personally don't know.
Okay.
I think what I'm at is a month.
Oh, okay.
Not like. Maybe 4 or 5
a
year, maybe.
Okay.
If that, it just depends.
Okay.
However you get out of a fight, and then how you are during your training camps, and how strong and healthy you stay throughout the year. I think dictate how many fights you can get. And
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, I want to just do what just is on the path. What just comes upon us is, what doors are open.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them. So.
Yep.
Right.
They're the right ones.
Yep. Right after you. So you said the support, the family, it was all good. Everybody was there. Who was the first person you saw family wise, or just went up to, and right after the fight, mom, dad there, right?
Oh, you're gonna make me say that? You're gonna make me say that with all of our Mexican, our Caucasian family members. I don't remember, honestly. I got swarmed. I got swarmed. I don't recall. I don't even know. Next time I am hiding. You guys won't know when I'm coming out the back. I'm gonna wear a hoodie. I'm gonna sneak up into the crowd and be like, "Oh, that was nice fights." What?
Yeah. So, you know what? Before we, let's the nickname.
El Matador.
El Matador, yeah, that's what we're going with.
I think
because we really didn't want,
at least my social media following from there, there's like 300 votes.
El Matador,
that's.
Oh, so you put it out for a vote?
I put it out there for a vote. I said, "What do you guys think?" And
okay.
97% said yes.
Okay. So do you have a big following? And now, since you've won, do you have an even bigger following?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
no,
okay. That'll be time. You just wait. I'm sure it'll grow. And
even if it does, it doesn't.
Who does your social media?
I do.
You do? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nothing.
That's another job, though. I mean, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. It definitely is if you want to make it a whole nother thing. Because the more time you put into that, bigger you can get at it. But for me,
but then it takes away from your training.
Exactly. So that's why I just post motivational stuff, and if people want to follow me, they want to follow me. If not. Have a good life. Doesn't matter to me. I try to get on there to reply back to people as much as I can, but it's you just get flooded hundreds of not to sound like that, but it's like I just get messages and I'm like, crap, I have to train.
Right,
I have important things to do.
Exactly.
I can't sit like that.
I think that's when they people have people doing those things for them.
Yeah,
Right?
so I hope I want to genuinely talk to my people and fans and support, but sometimes, man, this phone does have a lot of it's a distraction.
Yes.
So it's like I don't like to.
I apologize because I am one of those that's just trying to get a hold of you.
Oh no, it's not like that. It's like I'll literally, like I said, last night I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock because I haven't, like I said, after the fight I didn't sleep until 3 a.m. I just I didn't fall asleep.
You're on a high.
Yeah, I was just sitting in bed, just like, whoa, this is. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
I just couldn't fall asleep. Like I'm feeling, I was just
I guess going. That adrenaline is still going.
Still kicked in. Yeah.
Did you have to work the next day?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not.
Okay.
No.
Because I know you were on vacation.
Yeah, I planned my days pretty good around my fight days. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My supposed fight days. So
Okay.
That worked out pretty well.
So after the fight, do you get a belt, a trophy? What do they give you? Anything or just a race?
Not yet. Unless you get a title. Unless you fight for titles.
Okay.
They only
you get a tally mark on your win. Yeah.
You pull your card out and they punch it. You got you a W. It's a W or an L.
They give you this sheet that says your record and how you won, and then I use them for bookmarks.
There you go. That's funny. So when did you have to go back to the office, back to work? When you
was it Monday, Tuesday?
Right after that fight. So that fight was Friday. So.
And back in.
And then you slept Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, slept those days. I was in the ice bath or the cryotherapy chamber. I was in the red light.
What exactly is it?
Cryotherapy.
Yeah.
So it emulates like kind of like an ice bath, like the benefits of it. So it's just like rejuvenation, your cells, your white blood cells, your red blood cells, stuff like that. Just you get in the cryotherapy chamber and it's like negative 175 degrees, so it's like blizzard cold. But you do that for like 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
So
and you just get out and you just feel.
Is it one of those big boxes you put in? You get into, but your head stays out of it?
No, mine's like an ice box. Like if you were to walk into that there.
Really?
Yeah, it's like big. It's
and
cool.
your face, everything, your whole body's in there.
You cover your ears and your mouth and your nose, and then your digits, like your hands.
Really?
And your feet. Yeah, you want to make sure you cover those just because you don't want to get frostbite.
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing you can have in there. I mean, I'm pretty wild. I go to the sauna and straight into it. So, like, I have sweat on me. And I'll just get out with icicles all over. I swear. I look
freeze
like a
up a little bit?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'll get icicles on my eyelashes and stuff. It's pretty funny. But no, it's I do that every morning, probably twice a day.
You have this at home?
No, it's
at the
I
gym?
wish that.
Okay.
It's probably like $20,000 machine.
Oh, okay.
But no, they have it at Chiefs Fit. In the recovery center. I do that.
Where is it? Where is this Chiefs Fit at?
They have 2 locations. They better give me a freaking.
Yeah, put them out there, man.
I'm always. They know me, but they have one on the plaza and then in Overland Park.
Okay, is that the one off of Metcalf?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they don't have the.
What's that one right next to Micro Center?
Chiefs Fit.
That is a Chiefs Fit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. But they're. I do that and then the red light therapy. I do those both, and it's a cocoon, and you get in a room, you turn the lights off, and it's like a tanning bed, but it's not a tanning bed. It's a red light pod, and like you have your head out of it, and then you can like prop your phone up, and you just sit in the bed vibrates and stuff, and I just sit in there, put music on, and meditate. It's the most and it just heats your core body temperature up. You're able to burn calories and like it's pretty much passive sweating. So like I do that for that in meditation. I'm like, I'll sit in here for like 40 minutes, 30 minutes at a time and just sit there and maybe sweat and just meditate. And it's just a good time to just decompress and, visualize.
Okay.
Execute an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of sweating, and you said the sauna suit or the sauna blanket. We were watching. We were watching.
Life Pro.
Shark Tank, and there was this guy that he didn't invent it, but he figured out to make sauna suits. Just the top looks like a windbreaker, but they're disposable. You throw it away after you buy a pack of like 3 or 4, and you
that
put it on.
Pretty smart,
yeah,
because those things stink after.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, and I try to wash them. It's like they rip up and stuff.
Yeah,
I might have to. Look
but
at that.
yeah, that and then that silver sweat, the one that has the rubber band on top. So back in 20, I think it was 2015, 2014, I did this challenge, weight loss challenge at work, And so I wore one of those and I would run back when I was still, my knees were still working. I was able to run and I'd get home and then you lift it up and all that.
So much water coming out.
But at the same time, you're like, God, that's refreshing. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Because you just sweated your ass off.
You have the body is crazy. It's made of all pretty much 80% water, but it's like you can lose up to 15 pounds of water in one day if you really were in the sauna sweating.
And that's what you did though. And
I fluctuate 12 pounds in a day, like just naturally, because between two sweating practices, like a grappling practice and an MMA practice, which is an hour and 30 minutes a piece, so 3 hours of just that, and then. So that I'm sweating like a freaking dog, 2 to 3 pounds off there, maybe 5 pounds if it's a heavy practice. And I do that twice a day. So that's 10 pounds of sweat. And then I love, like I said, I go to the sauna just for the fun of it because I love the heat. I have to get in there because my body just doesn't feel right if I don't regulate it and do like cold, the cryo to the hot. Like I like to go back and forth for the contrast therapy is what they call it.
So do you take advantage of the summer? I mean, like if it's a hot day, are you out there?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Out there maybe in a sauna suit running?
Oh, yeah. Just getting uncomfortable.
Do you do a lot of cardio? Do you run a lot?
Yeah. I was thinking about running here. I was like, it'll be too long. But I ran right before I got here. But no, yeah, absolutely. Cardio is a big thing. And especially, like I said, it goes back to firefighting. Like, we don't know what you're going to be faced with and what you're going to have to work through. So if you don't have your gas tank ready to go or you're not fueled up or you're not ready, you're dead.
Yeah.
So.
But not all firefighters are fit.
No, that's unfortunate. But
right.
We try to I try to motivate anybody.
Do you?
Everybody,
okay,
as much as I can. So.
Yeah.
So is it nowadays? Do they fire departments? Do they want to hire people that are fit and young? What's
they always try to.
What's the age?
Definitely 20s to like 30. I mean, Casey Moe does like till 30s.
Yeah.
So
Cut
like
off.
that, yeah. So,
Cut off
but
the,
anywhere else, I don't think they do that. But
okay.
So,
how many of your buddies from work showed up?
Everybody was pretty much off.
That was off on that day.
Yeah, so, they came through to support.
People drove by
those guys.
People drove by the station and said, "Oh, they're closing today."
Right?
Nobody's working. Nobody's working today.
They all called out sick.
Or I mean, did they show up in their uniforms?
No. They were all just.
Okay, so because I've seen sometimes firefighters will go to a sporting event or to go watch a baseball game, but they're in their uniforms. I mean, they're on call, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
they're
they
on call.
weren't. No, because that was in Independence. That'd be too far of a drive.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, but
no, we had a lot of guys out. It was fun. It was good to see a bunch of those guys there.
That's cool.
Helped out a lot.
Was it a pretty much sold out event?
I'm not sure. No, I don't think it was sold
think so.
out.
But there were a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
Okay.
I thought there was a lot of people.
Do you feed off of that?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Just the number of people that are there.
In the moment, I did. You're not supposed to, I guess. Just
really?
You want to kind of be composed because you don't want to let the crowd dictate how you're fighting.
But you didn't lose that until after you beat him.
Yeah.
And you jumped up on the
cage.
Yeah, and enjoyed that moment.
Yeah. Yep.
Weren't you afraid you were going to fall off of there?
No.
Can you imagine you jump up and you slip? Shit.
I climb on a 100-foot ladder every morning
Yeah,
and I
that's
test
true.
it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody keep forgetting. I be doing crazy life-threatening stuff every day.
Yes.
Can you climb up a ladder with no hands?
What?
Like walk up it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's at a good 45-degree grade, yeah. I mean, but there's no point in doing stupid stuff like that.
Right?
True. But
if I had to, I could.
If you were carrying a child down or up or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's ways. I mean, I could do anything. I don't.
All right, Spider-Man.
I want to do anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't tell them. I'll put me to the test. I'll try it.
Yeah. Was a victory party after? everybody just kind of just
my best friend Mateen and my brother Gabe. They drove me home. We just had a good little meal. Like they had leftover food, and we ate peanut butter Reese's, peanut butter and jelly Reese's.
Oh, I've not heard that.
Oh, we had the lava cake and the grape and the strawberry.
Oh.
Amazing. That's what I did. That's what I did
That was
post
your
fight.
reward.
I wanted, and I woke up and I would work out the next morning. Like I woke up, like I said, I couldn't fall asleep. It was 3 o'clock. Took a shower. I'm just like sitting in bed. Cause I was like, man, I didn't know what to do. I don't want to go out. I don't do
Yeah.
Kind of like, man, I think I'm sore in my freaking eye or not. I couldn't tell. And I woke up and I was like, oh man, yeah.
That's cool. Great.
I went to the gym next morning. Back at it.
Hey, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you looking forward to your next fight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just better, just more preparation this time, better preparation this time, more support, more backing, better, mindset of like adaptability. I want to be more like a sponge, and I'm going to be. So these are all just, I'm ready. Every fight I want to absorb and just create and be better and better.
Right. So. But do you study the fighter to know what their strengths are? So
if you have film on them, if you have film, you want to. Okay. I mean, you just want to see their ticks or their reactions or their what they do and stuff like that. So,
did you have anything on this last guy?
Yeah, he had a fight last. He had one fight and then he had a knockout victory.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So he was coming off that. So.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I guess that's something you got to think about as well.
Exactly, because it's like anything can happen. Anybody could throw the right punch, the one I don't see coming. And I could do all this training and it's just
catch you off guard.
Exactly, if I'm not disciplined enough to keep my guard up or ready for reactions or anything like that. So it's
sweet. So what number were you? Where did you fall in the lineup?
About 8 out of 12. 8 out of 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like the fourth to last.
Okay.
Fourth or fifth.
Okay.
It's pretty prime time.
Okay,
cool.
good.
Yeah, like right around 9 o'clock.
Okay. Sorry, Mario, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I was thinking some. Well, no, that's cool. I'm excited for you. Everything's looking good, for you, and it's cool to see. I know it could be nerve-wracking. I know mom's nervous as hell, dad and family, friends. It happened. I mean, come on. Back in middle school, my best friend was wrestling for a city meet. And that made me nervous as hell, just watching my buddy wrestle, and then is he going to win? Is he going to lose? And, it was cool because he won and everything was good. So, I can see it.
You just got to trust in your guys and trust in the work I'm putting in, and not just when I look at you and I say I'm putting in this work, trust me, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, because you're putting the work in now, even though at this point you do not have an opponent.
Exactly.
But you're going to put the work in just in case.
No, there's no just. Yeah, I'm going to keep working. We're going to keep going.
And then hopefully
I have to. There's no backing down. There's no off the gas at this point. You can't.
You can't call somebody out and say, "Hey, come on, I want to fight you." Not yet.
Not yet. I don't want to be. I don't want to be like that just yet. I just want to, earn my way.
Yeah.
The way that my coaches, mentors think is the best for me. So.
Okay.
So
you have 1 or 2 coaches? 3 coaches.
Yeah, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Yeah, there's I have a plethora of coaches. At my But Trey Ogden, my head coach.
Oh, okay.
And my mentor, and then Marcus Gonzalez, my other coach. He's the boxing coach. Yep, firefighter, and then boxing coach at Larry Edgar Boxing Club.
Yes,
so
that's
those
right.
two. So that's what's the good thing about mixed martial arts. You can have 2 different discipline coaches. So I have Trey, which is versed in mixed martial arts, and then Marcus, which is versed in boxing, but they're both black belts in jiu-jitsu, so it's like badass.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So. What did you walk out to? I remember you said something about
Nipsey Hussle. I couldn't. I forgot. I got busy, and I couldn't text the guy in time. And then you can't change your song on fight day.
Okay, so you did.
I did Nipsey Hussle.
That's cool.
Yeah, I wish I would have had.
But now that you're el matador, you're gonna have to just come up with something.
Oh yeah.
You may have to talk to Stranded and say, hey, you guys might have to come up with something.
Yeah, exactly. Guess who just texted me today?
Really?
I was like, "What's up?" So that would be cool. Have an El Matador, like a little song.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
And maybe
But I gotta be something before they make something. So my boys Stranded in the family. They're doing it. I'm still on the. I gotta still make my way. I'm nothing yet. So
yeah, no.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the hands. In boxing, they wrap the hands and then they put them in the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
But your guys' hands are wrapped as well, right?
Yep. They wrap knuckles and wrists, and then
knuckles and
our
wrists.
gloves. Yeah.
You do wear gloves?
Yeah. It's just a little pad.
Yeah, it's not bare knuckle fighting, Sam.
They're 4 ounces.
Well, that's why they put the wrap on there. It's not
They're
bare
about
knuckle.
4 ounce.
Like they're just small little gloves.
They're like if you were to put gel padding on, like to hit a bat, like those ones you'd buy, like these are the small ones. That's pretty much how small they are. Yeah, so they're like
okay.
All right. Before we finish, I didn't want to keep you too long. I know you're busy schedule. And when you go back to work?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you gotta go back tomorrow. Okay.
What is it?
It's
1 day on,
2 days off.
2 days off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
24 on, 48 off.
Okay. Let's go ahead and before we end, I'm gonna ask you your favorites. Okay. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yeah. What's your?
I love a nice steak.
Nice steak.
Nice medium or a nice
medium rare
steak. Yeah, an asparagus and baked potato.
Nice. Okay. Now from where?
Oh man.
Do you have
a nice homemade? I mean,
a homemade one
is
right off the grill.
Homemade is.
Dad behind the grill sometimes.
Oh yeah, Pop's done that. Yeah, Pops goes crazy with the grill.
Yeah,
he's a grill master.
That's cool. Favorite ice cream?
Oh man, I definitely found that. That's new. It's a new one for me. It's blueberry cobbler.
Ooh.
It was at the yard. It was pretty intriguing. I was like.
Is that in a cup or a cone?
Waffle cone.
Did you and you just had this?
I just had this, and it's now my favorite ice cream. Blueberry cobbler ice cream, and then I topped it with. So no, the blueberry cobbler was on top, but I had the a known pretty much favorite, but it's a pecan glazed almond ice cream.
Ooh.
Those two combinations like melted down, and I was just like, wow.
Oh wow,
this is amazing. But yeah, no, definitely blueberry cobbler ice cream. Pretty wild.
Really? Okay.
Huh, I never even heard of it.
It's pretty
well,
crazy.
that's what he said. This place has lots of different flavors.
Yeah,
so.
the yard down there.
That's cool. What's favorite color?
See, these are crazy questions. I just like being different. So I'm gonna answer it different again. I like chrome. Chrome.
Okay.
I mean, it's a color. It's a color. I like it. Just chrome. It's cool.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that. Anybody say that color? No, that's cool. Favorite song?
Favorite song? Man, there's a lot of meaning to like why this one would probably be my favorite song, but like Johnny Cash.
Okay.
When the Man Comes Around.
Okay.
That's like one of my favorite songs. Like, like just I don't know, my grandpa.
It's on your playlist.
Yeah. Definitely. My grandma and grandpa. That one kind of like they love Johnny Cash. So my grandpa plays guitar. So I don't know. That one kind of thinks. I think my grandpa.
There you go. That one. No, that's cool. That's a good way to think about it. Favorite fruit? Blueberry. Oh,
mangoes.
Really?
Mangoes go crazy. I love mangoes.
Yeah, you could
just get a nice ripe mango, and it's like not. It's like the gooey kind. Oh, it's nice and tart. It's so good. Mangoes are crazy. I love mangoes.
Yeah. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie. I do like.
I can guess it.
What are you thinking?
Goofy movie.
The X Games. No, man, you got me on that one. I got a couple, but
throw them both out there.
So I do like
Dirty Dancing.
13 Hours.
Okay.
The one where the FBI agents are over there in I can't remember, in Afghanistan, and they had a Navy SEAL team go and save their asses at the Pentagon or their U.S. consulate over there.
Okay.
That's a pretty badass movie. 13 Hours. That one's one of my favorite ones. For like a war, like a modern war.
Yeah.
And then my next one would definitely have to be The Departed.
Okay.
The Departed with Matt Damon.
That
Leo.
is dope. Yeah.
That one's like the goated of like
Yeah.
mixes mafia with like cops and everything. The Departed. That's a good one.
Have we seen either one of those?
Yeah.
We have. We seen both.
The Departed. I haven't seen the 13
Departed.
Hours.
Okay.
How about The Wolf of Wall Street? Have you seen that?
I've seen that. That's a good one, Leo.
Sometimes that movie comes up quite a bit when I ask this question. They'll be like,
The Wolf of Wall Street.
That's a crazy
Hey,
movie.
Leo's in the freaking categories. So Leo's a good actor.
Speaking of Leo, how about favorite actor?
Favorite actor. I do. It was Ryan Reynolds for the longest. The dude, he was pretty funny and just just his action, his demeanor was funny.
So
like,
I mean, that's why he plays a perfect Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like. Yeah,
because he's that smart ass. And
yes, exactly. And I like.
That's funny because he's one of those actors that always, I guess, kind of plays the same character, but in different movies.
Just a funny, nice guy that could be a badass if he needs to be.
It's almost like, I don't know, Adam Sandler. He's another one.
Yeah, they just did them themselves. That's the funny. It's just like organic. His shit.
Yeah. Nighttime snack.
Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is my weakness, man.
Dark chocolate is good for you, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just.
I'm with you. One thing. I keep hearing that too, so I'm like, I need to go get me some dark chocolate. Yep.
I got my freaking fridge full of dark chocolate coated fruits now. They got dark chocolate infused different, like covered pineapple or pomegranate.
That sounds good.
It's called True Fruit or something. I got it at Target the other day. It was
really?
good.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, that's going in the cart.
Okay, good to know. I need to go get some.
I'm like a snack connoisseur now. I was in there. I spent like $200 on snacks. It was bad.
Discipline. Come on.
Yeah, no. I'm trying one piece a day. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah, I'm on weight right now. We're good. I'm staying with this. I had to mentally challenge myself because I was like, did you really change during this process? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy every snack that I want. And now you're going to test yourself. So I put sticky notes on the fridge. I put sticky notes in the cabinet door. Discipline, ? So yeah, open that door.
Testing yourself.
I'm testing myself. If I break off and I come back in on the show and I got chubby cheeks, so you guys will know.
Okay, so we'll stick on that. What is your favorite cereal?
Oh man. Reese's Puffs.
Nah.
Reese's Puffs or Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, yeah.
They had the Kelsey mix.
What's
oh, you guys don't even know the faces, you guys. The Kelsey mix.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but isn't there?
Man, my brother ate the whole box in one night. It was bad. It was bad.
Wait, with milk or just dry?
Both. We ate like we were like, whoa, this is so good.
And it's like
and then we had to make
mix?
milk.
So what's the mix? What's the mix?
So it's Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh.
It's Lucky Charms, and then the next one I think was Life cereal. No, it wasn't Life.
All of those mixed together.
All three.
That was a Kelsey.
Was Lucky Charms,
oh my goodness.
Reese's peanut butter, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I was that was
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's peanut butter cups, and Lucky Charms.
Crazy.
The best combination. Those every time I'd go to the store, I'd buy all three of those. And then they came out with that, and I saw that, and it came out right in the middle, like 2 weeks out before the weigh-ins, and I was like, why would you do that?
and only
freaking was so mad.
And only those guys can. And only those guys can do that. I mean, you know,
I was like, I've been making that all the time.
Shit, right?
I'm like, what the?
Yeah,
the Kelsey mix, Kelsey Bros mix, cereals.
Why don't you and your brother? You and your brother need to come up.
That's
with
what
one.
Once he gets back in town, let's go. Shoot.
Yeah. When's he coming back? You know? Did you find
tomorrow?
Out? Okay.
I think they come back tomorrow. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep. What's your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Well, I eat probably once.
You eat once a day?
Usually, yeah. I like to just kind of like test like fasting, intermittent fasting.
Mm-hmm.
But usually dinner's my favorite meal, just because you earn it at the end of the day. Like even if like I do get to eat throughout the day, on days like I'm maybe just not. Excuse me. Days I'm not doing anything like at work, I'll fast all day and then eat dinner with my crew. Like that's like breaking, just kind of you work all day for it, and it's more filling for me.
Yeah.
So
do you guys get a lunch hour?
What is that? I don't know. I'll be taking a shit. They'll be like, God, fire. I'm like, oh,
yeah. Cut it
off.
Yeah.
Or a shower. I've had to come out of a shower and I'm soapy as hell, naked, and running the fire truck, butt ass naked. They're like, everyone on the crew's laughing. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Really? We're going. I'm pulling my pants on. We go.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's it's fun.
So do they do? I know they do dinners at the firehouse, but do they also prepare lunches and breakfast?
Some crews do. Yeah, they do breakfast, lunch. Some crews do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My crews usually just do breakfast and dinner.
Oh, okay.
But some houses maybe just do dinner. It just depends.
So then everybody's on their own, like for lunch or whatever.
Yeah, usually. Okay. Yeah. People or the leftovers from the day before. There's always usually leftovers in the firehouse fridge, so you can we just reheat them for lunch the next day. It's usually pretty good. Man, those guys love to eat.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I mean, isn't there somebody that is the cook of the crew, or?
Sometimes I'd say at our firehouse it's my guy Jones. Guy Jonesy, man. He's Jeff Jones.
Yeah. Do you guys have a grill or?
Yeah, they have everything. They got freaking
grills,
like I
stone
said, they
top.
got different. So there's different kind of people at the station. So like I got my guy Jay Millison. He's freaking
shout out
Jay, and then shout out my Captain Chris White, and then they're all different. Like they have their own specialty. Like
there you go.
Chris is a chef. He owns a restaurant, so he cooks crazy anything. And then Jay, he's a freaking barbecue pit master.
Yeah,
like legit. Like he'll have all the smokers and all, and he'll just be making the craziest meats. Like
wow.
Whole pause, but yeah.
Okay, see. So
and then Jones, he's just like freaking menace with the food. Like he's just like ratatouille or Salt Bae style.
Yeah, so
and it's crazy. He does
so
some good stuff.
Everybody, it sounds like your teammate.
And then Marcus does breakfast. Sorry, Marcus does breakfast.
Okay. Just
no
a simple.
One eats the breakfast. It sucks ass.
So everybody, it sounds like everybody has a second job or a hobby. You know, you fight, and then these people cook, and these people are behind the grill. Everybody has something else to do beside firefight, right?
Yeah, it's just one big compiled happy family. One
That's
dysfunctional. Good. We all make fun of each other because we love each other family every morning. So
and again,
day.
This is a shout out to the state. What station?
Station 16.
Station 16.
KCK, my firehouse. These guys make my dreams come. Everything.
Man, tell me you guys have a poster of Lynn Dawson. He's a quarterback for the.
I wish. We need to.
Yeah, that's the number 16.
It's brand new though, so we need to get that up there.
Oh, I was trying to figure out
Because
why.
it's number 16. I mean, come on. I guarantee you, station number 15 has Mahomes here, Mahomes there.
That would be
station number 87's got to have Travis Kelce. You know, it's just the way.
Dawson's going up. I'm ordering it. I'm ordering it.
There you go. And there's this one picture that I've told this. I think I might have said this. That of Lynn Dawson, I think it was a Super Bowl where he's sitting in a chair smoking a cigarette. Cigarette, and there's a beer down by, and I think they said that was a Super Bowl 1 or 3, one of those Super Bowls.
That's the pick I'm getting. That's the one I've.
That's what you thought about
when you said Lynn Dawson.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Oh, 16.
Yeah, there you go. That's got to be in the station.
That has to be. Yep.
That's cool. All right, Jacob. Well, again, thank you for joining us. The recap, this is.
Well, thank you for having me. Like I said, it's a blessing to be on. This is cool. I appreciate it.
This is the first time that I've had a guest go back to back, which, again, there was a reason why it was open. And, I usually have guests come in and kind of just talk about what they've done from episode 27 to 93. And, we kind of catch up a little bit with each other, and I've even had some say, man, I want to be a guest host. And so I'm working on that. They could sit right next to me and we can, do that. Maybe one day.
Tag team.
Yeah. If I get your brother in here, I'll have you guest host with me.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you get a hold of him. I'm very happy for him. He's got some good news the last time I talked to him.
Okay,
I
sweet.
was pretty excited. So
sweet. I wonder if he keeps in touch with Coach Mike.
I think so. Probably. I think they.
I need to get a hold of Mike too. I have Mike on the show as well.
That'd be cool, to have him talk,
Yeah, because actually, Coach Mike coached my daughter as well, Ileana.
Well, her and Gabe played together.
And that's right. They did play together there for a little while. Ileana was playing with the boys back when they were young. Yeah. Back in the youngin days.
Yeah. Okay, real quick before we sign off here, when you have an opponent you will like announce that on your Facebook or somewhere on your media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you'll start selling tickets after that, or how does that work?
Yeah. It just depends. Whenever I get that poster or that call to see, and then they have to make the marketing for it. So but yeah, I think they'll. I don't know if when this ticket sales will go just yet. Mm-hmm. Probably after May, maybe more. Maybe pre-sales. I don't know. But I won't have tickets until probably a month or two before. Okay. Like the last time, but no, I don't know, unfortunately.
Okay, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Okay.
Have you had dinner?
Not yet. No.
You want a snack? I got a snack. I'll eat one if you eat one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down to eat it.
All right, well, let's go.
No, you're not.
What is it?
It's a cricket.
What? A cricket? What?
You just said you were down.
A cricket? Is it a real cricket?
Yeah. Well, you want me to give you a fake one?
I mean, I don't know what the hell this is.
It's a cricket.
A cricket?
Yeah.
What the hell are you eating crickets?
It's just something. Look,
let me see. Is this edible?
Yeah. Come on. It's not gonna hurt you.
Cricket? What the shit is this? Cricket, sour cream and onion flavored?
All right. Yeah.
What the shit?
Come on. It's not gonna hurt you.
Are you gonna eat it?
Of course I'll eat it.
If you eat it, I'll eat it.
I'll even let you pick whichever one you want. Look,
I need. There's a little bit of lemonade.
You got water there too?
Yeah.
Got it? Take a look at it. You can see his eyes.
Are you gonna eat this really?
Yeah. Don't smell it. Mom and Dad ever tell you, don't smell it, just eat it.
You gonna eat it?
Eat it, ready?
1, 2, 3.
It's not bad.
Give me more.
Look, grab that bag right there. Try some of those.
Whole roasted cricket. Get the hell out of here.
Well, they're good for you, so they're healthy.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a cricket. Where the hell did you get these?
Amazon.
Where the fuck?
You can put these on your salad, dude.
Yeah, you freaking could.
Do they taste okay?
They taste like a crouton.
See?
This is a chili lime crouton.
There you go.
This one's like
sour cream and onion.
Why would you order? What made you order these?
Again, we were watching Shark Tank, and these guys come, and I was like, you know what, shit, I'm gonna order crickets. Chris, you want one?
No.
All right.
Oh, damn good.
Right? Not bad.
See, now you can say you've eaten a cricket.
See the front?
36 grams of protein.
Is that good?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
This whole bag. That's a freaking bag of protein. Wow. 300 calories. Dude, that's crazy. 11 grams of fat, 20 grams carbs.
You know what? Maybe
36 grams
here's
of
what
protein.
you can do. Maybe you can start eating these before you fry, and then you become the cricket or some shit. You know, you go in like
that's the new name. El Cricket.
El Cricket door.
Or just freak out your opponent. Just walk up, start a casual conversation, and just eat a handful of crickets.
What the hell is this guy eating?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought I was going to have to wash that down.
That's not bad?
No, that's not bad at all. Have you tried them yet?
Nope, and I won't.
She's scared. Chris, why don't you try them?
I will pass.
But,
that's okay.
That's actually not bad. Yeah. But I'm also probably not the person that
you'll try anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we eat food left out at the firehouse for over 24 hours. I've eaten food left out that I left one shift out, or breakfast in the morning. We get in, it's made. Run a crazy long day on an ambulance, and then get back at 6 o'clock, and
still sitting there.
It's 6 o'clock, and I'm like, screw it.
Yeah.
I've survived.
Yeah.
I'm good. So
I know. Yeah.
Dry roasted crickets, not bad.
Not bad, right?
Okay.
All right, Jacob. Well, thank you for joining us again.
Well, thank you for having me.
And again, we can do this again, and maybe down the road, your next fight, we'll talk a little bit if you want to.
Heck yeah.
We'll get the people to listen.
I'd love to. Absolutely. Right. This is fun.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. And keep doing what you're doing.
All right. Next workout's powered by crickets.
Nice.
But thank you for having me, cuz I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the Big Modcast. Until episode number 145.
Yep.
Adios.